Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Boyfriend on Demand. So let's get right into it. This drama is currently on Netflix. They dropped all 10 episodes yesterday, so you can go ahead and watch it. It's starring Jisoo from Blackpink and Seo In-guk with a lot of cameo stars. So first I'm just get into like the general plot of the drama. So basically, as the title kind of states, it's called she has many different boyfriends because she partakes in a game where she has this virtual reality where she has all these boyfriends that she's dating. And she is a producer at a webtoon company, so she works closely with the webtoon writers and webtoon creators in order to kind of bolster their stories. And she has a lot of like personal life issues. She has an ex she's still kind of hung up on, and she's working through all her stuff. And as she's dating these guys, she's finding out new things about herself, and also preparing herself for a future relationship she's going to have with the male lead. It's quite obvious when you're watching the show that all of these relationships she's having is leading up to the final relationship with the male lead. So now let's get into the main gist of things. So, in my opinion, right, so I see the show after finishing it as a show about a woman with deep commitment issues, mainly because of how long she spends with the AI boyfriend and how difficult it is for her to let go. Even when she realizes that the male lead likes her and he admits his feelings, and as the viewer, you realize that he's not the asshole that you thought he was because you were seeing everything in her point of view. And I think that's fascinating. Like, it's not only about loneliness and the rise of AI and people relying on it for comfort, but also somebody that has had past issues with guys and is struggling to kind of move forward because she's scared about how things are going to end. And that's really interesting, you know? I think as well, me personally, like, I am an impatient person. And honestly, like, after the first three episodes, I was ready for her to already be with the male lead because I knew that that was essentially the end game, that all these AI games, that, she was playing was to build up for the real thing. So, like, I'm gonna admit to you, like, I did, do 1 times 5 speed. And I sped it up because I was like, let's just get to the main program. And the melody was the sweetest thing. He was well, he is deeply, deeply in love with her. And it takes a time to kind of accept that. But she accepts that and they end up together and they're a really beautiful couple. I did enjoy this drama for sure. I would not rewatch it because I feel like, for me personally, this is definitely like a one-time watch. I've gotten what I felt like I was supposed to get from this drama in terms of like the messaging, in terms of, make sure that you're like moving forward, make sure you're not living in the past. Um, it's not healthy to live in delusion. The real thing is a lot better than the fake thing. And I think the show also, like, as you're kind of watching it, like, the more you get into it, the more you feel like you're watching this, like, extended, like, Black Mirror episode. Because if you think about it, it is really creepy that she has these, like, AI boyfriends that she's really attached to. Like, she can literally get on the phone and call her AI boyfriend. More like he can call her, he can come to her where she is. It's very, very creepy, and I'm sure technology like this actually exists, and honestly, that's pretty terrifying. So, like, as I kept watching, I was like, this is definitely a rom-com, it's definitely funny, but this is also very, very dark, because what are the real-world implications of this? Like, guys, imagine, like, I don't know, let's say you're really into K-pop, and they make something like this, and, like, they have, like, a K-pop person in the game, like coming to you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and there is a Chinese drama that has actually done something like this with the idea of like pop stars being in a game, and this kind. I literally can't remember the name of it, and I'm so sorry. I can't. But I have seen something like this before. Mind you, let me just say something. The reason why I can't remember the names is because it's a drama that I dropped. I couldn't really get into it, but I have seen um a drama like this before with this kind of theme. But this one that I actually finished, yeah, a lot darker when you really get into the psychology of it, and why she'd be so attached to this game. Um, I also found like her best friend, she had a best friend character, really funny. I think everybody added what they were supposed to add in the show. Like everybody was funny. It really was giving rom-com. And I like that On the whole, like yeah, on like underneath the surface, there's something very dark going on. But as you're just watching it for face value, there's nothing like broody or bloody or anything. Like it's pretty simple, and it really does feel like a simple rom-com, right? Like, and I like that because I feel like right now, like with particularly with K-dramas, I feel like that's really missing. Like rom-coms actually feeling like rom-coms and not having that aspect of like the white truck of doom coming. So personally speaking, I don't have any issues with this drama. Like I don't think there's anything actually wrong with it. I think it does what I think it does what it sets out to do, and it does it well. Um, I also have no problems with Juicy's acting. I've seen a lot of people online talk shit about her acting, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with her acting. Like she's doing a great job. Melody did a great job too. Loved their chemistry. I have no problems with it. Also, really, really funny thing, they played that Soda Pop song from K-pop Demon Hunters quite a few times in the show as well, which I thought was quite interesting. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So yeah, I would recommend. I would say you should watch this. And this is going to be a weird recommendation, but if you like Legend of Shenli, I think you'll like this drama because Mel Lead is also very aloof. And I think if you like My Sweet Mobster, you'll like this drama too. And if you just want a simple rom-com that doesn't really feel overly complicated, you know, something that you could probably put into the background and watch while you're doing something else, then I would definitely recommend this one. My rating is like a 9 out of 10, maybe because I did feel the need to like speed up, and that's just my personal view. Nothing really wrong with the drama, just my own impatience, but I would definitely recommend it. Let me know if you guys are planning on watching this drama in the comments below, or if you have watched it, and let me know your thoughts on the drama in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you. Bye bye.